Okay, I just saw something interesting pop out of this hole. It fell back in there, but I think it's gonna be a button. Oh, that's cool. It's an older button, but it's got the shank on it. But very interesting looking. Weird. In a really old sidewalk in a really old part of town. And I think I might have some virgin ground here, so I'm not going to show you where I am. But that is a super cool piece right there. It's a two-piece button, but I believe it's supposed to be concave like that, or convex like that. That is super cool. I'll get it cleaned up and I'll show you the wrap-up. Alright, thanks guys. Yeah, it's a pretty good old site. Got another horseshoe. It's pretty old. Still got some nails in it. Alright, see you in the next hole, guys. Oh my gosh, guys, I just got the craziest little tiny blip in the middle of all this iron. And I just pulled out an awesome find. I know it doesn't look like much. Actually, it looks like a big little crusty turd. But if you look at that, get it in focus here. That doesn't look like much, but to the keen eye, you see it's a tiny cuff button, and that's the shank bent over. Flip it over, that's the eagle eye. It's an eagle eye cuff button. Look at that. That is so sweet. I know it's beat to hell, but I can definitely see the eye in the shield. It's a little eagle eye. Civil War era. Yes! I knew the site was old. Almost every single hole I'm digging has got square nails in it. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna pound the hell out of this spot. Alright, see you in the next hole. Alright, that one was really hard to pick out. It's just a little suspender clasp. Nice older one. But look at all the nails. I mean, there's nails everywhere. It's just a grunt fest over here. And I was able to pick up a little bit of a blip in the middle of all this sea of iron. Pulled that one out, so I'm happy. See you next hole, guys. Alright, so I'm digging this hole to China there. Pulling up square nails and all kinds of stuff, some bits of lead, and then finally, that pops up. That's a fancy suspender buckle clasp type of thing. But it's brass. It's pretty neat looking. I like it. I'm gonna keep going, see what else I can find here. Alright, so I'm back out of my virgin site here, and there's a lot of suspender clasps here. This one's a little bit broken, but it says hickory on there. So, it's pretty cool. I'll take it. See if I can find something else here. I'm hoping to find a coin, but I'm not really finding anything. So, we'll keep at it. See you in the next hole. Okay, I just found something odd. I don't know what it is, but it looks really cool. It's looks like some sort of cat on top of two globes. Pretty crazy looking. It's a pin, and there's writing all over the back of it. So I'll have to research that one out when I get back to the house, but that is pretty cool. Maybe military, I hope. We are pretty close to Fort Vancouver, so I don't know. Stay tuned. See you in the next one. Alright guys, so I had to give up my my iron infested site. I'll have to go back there when I get a 5x8 coil. There's just too much iron, and I'm sure I'm missing stuff with my stock coil, so I'm back doing my favorite street, which I've now nicknamed the Street of Dreams. And there's only about a 10-block section of the street left that I haven't touched. So, I'm just trying to finish off the road, and I pulled out this. It looks like veterans medical staff? Maybe, I don't know. I've seen the medical staff before, but not with a V on it. So, I'll have to check that out, see what that's all about. I don't believe it's gold, although it does look really nice. There's no plating coming off, but What are the odds that I find more gold on this street? We'll get it cleaned up and I'll show you at the wrap up what I think it is. Alright, thanks guys. Alright guys, I'm still out doing, or not still out doing, but I'm back out doing my favorite street. And I found something cool. Never found anything like that before. That is a wicked cool old buckle. Oh, it says something on it. It says HB and Company. Hudson's Bay? No, wouldn't have. And that is super cool. Still moves too. Yeah, it's that's the first time I found a cool buckle like that. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. That is super cool. I don't know what that would be, a suspender buckle maybe? I don't know, if you guys know, I'm not a buckle expert. Let me know in the comments what you think on that one. Alright, see you in the next hole. Sweet deal. I just pulled in a little piece of cobalt. Probably a Broma seltzer bottle chunk. And a buck and fuffalo. And it looks like I'm gonna have a date on this one too. Awesome. Let's see what I can get off of it here. Maybe I have to take it home to clean it up to get that date, but let's try it here. 29 again? Oh, maybe a 25. Yeah, it looks like a 25. Cool, another 20s. This one isn't in as good a shape, but still awesome. I like it. I'll see you in the next hole, guys. Cool, guys, look at that. 1911S. That is now my oldest wheat penny. My last oldest was a 1916, so that is freaking awesome. 1911. And it's an S, so that might even be a good one. I'll have to check it when I get home. But yeah, sweet deal. See you in the next hole, guys. Whoa, guys, I just found something really crazy. I don't know if this is a coin or a button or what, but look at this thing. Oops. It's heavy like a coin. Could be a metal even. Look at that. Faces on there. 2 faces. It says something underneath it. Token, maybe? Something token? Let's break it out of here. Oh, it's a pin. Oh, that is super cool. Let's see what it says. Sorry. Alright. I don't know if we're going to be able to read it here in the field. I might have to take this one home and get it cleaned up. That is super cool though. Huh. Alright, well, I'll get it cleaned up and I'll show you at the wrap up. Okay, that one's pretty crazy looking. It's like an eagle button, but it's, I don't know, it looks hella civilian. It looks like a wannabe eagle button. I don't know, could be the real deal. It just looks really cheesy. I don't know, maybe you guys know more about this stuff than I do. It's got a, yeah, it's just got a tin back. So my guess is that's just a wannabe, probably civilian something or other. Still neat though. Huh. I'll see you in the next hole, guys. Alright, so this is pretty cool. Ring up like a zinc surface penny. But BF Goodrich Schwinn built. It's kind of heavy, so it's probably brass. Painted and plated or chromed. That's pretty sweet. I like that. Alright, we'll see you in the next hole, guys. Alright guys, here's the wrap up. We have $6.79 for the clad. Got a bunch of bullets. The 30-06 is a 1918, and this one had me going because it had the rings on it, but it's just a like a 357 wad cutter. Some 22s, and that's a 30-06 bullet there. Just a one lonely key, iron spoon bowl, kind of older, accordion reed, F note, small chunk of a harmonica reed. This is, I believe, a cut corner of a lead square hem weight. This piece I identified as a cut corner of a license plate tab. All three that I've dug have been 1955, and this one, mine's right up on there, may also have been a 1955. That's kind of crazy. This little tag here, marked NWE Company, I believe is Northwest Electric Company, was found at the base of a telephone pole. So, also found a few pieces of junk jewelry, a nice older green glass marble, chunk of a weed pipe, a cake, some square nails, horseshoe. This is the front shield for 1950s Schwinn bicycle. This is a scutcheon for older dresser, I'm guessing, maybe. And some whatsits that I couldn't identify, so if you guys know what these are, let me know. Giant piece of brass or copper there. Found a ton of buckles. This one's marked hickory. This one says just patent applied for. This little garter clip says patented 1892, 1895. And I really like that one with those old tines on it. It just screams old buckle to me. The wheat I dug is not only my oldest wheat, but my most valuable coin ever. It's a 1911 S, and I looked this one up in the Red Book, and in this condition, they're selling for over 50 bucks. So that's crazy. Check your wheat pennies, guys. The buff is a 1925 with a mint mark, but it's just a little blob. I can't make it out. This is just a 66 memorial, but it has a clipped planchet. And I know that's not just a lawnmower job because it can see green patina on the cut. Unfortunately though, I whacked the hell out of it with my shovel digging it up. 240s wheats, 250s wheats, 2 Canadians. The Eagle Eye cuff button didn't clean up very well. Wasn't able to get a back mark, but interesting to see that it still has some thread on the shank. This one, just a civilian blazer button. And this one is just a back to an eagle button. It's marked D. Evans and Company, North, Attleboro, Massachusetts. And the North in the back mark tells me that it's from a Great Seal button. This one I'd like to know the age of, if you guys have any idea. It's just a one-piece convex. This is a tiger on 2 globes. It was a stick pin, a 1908 promotional item from the Gar Scott and Company. They made steam-powered farm equipment back in the late 1800s, early 1900s. This piece is a U.S. Army Veterinarian Corps insignia, and it dates probably from the 60s or 70s. And then this item here is a presidential campaign button for Robert La Follette and his vice president Henry Wheeler. They ran for president in 1924. He did not win, obviously, and then it died in 1925. So, of heart disease, it said. But interesting find. And that's what I got, guys. So, thanks for watching.